What's up, everybody? It's me, Crosspatch. Welcome back to my Madden 21 Pittsburgh Steelers franchise. We are in Cincinnati taking on these Bengals. It's the last game of the season. We are 15-0. We've got the number one seed in the AFC wrapped up. These Bengals are 11-4. They have a playoff spot wrapped up themselves. So we've got two teams kind of playing to avoid injury today, but this game will not be allowed without at least a little bit of drama. We have one of our players with the possibility of setting an NFL single-season record today. And we'll be facing Joe Burrow, so that's always exciting. He's a veteran at this point in this franchise. 4 years into it. He's having another good season there. And always a little bit of a problem for us. We're going to have Mike Hilton sitting again. We're going to have Dalton Goodrich, number 21. And Tyler Barkley starting at cornerback today. Dalton Goodrich, if you watched the last game, had a heck of a performance. He's a young guy. Not quite sure what to do with him up to this point. Very athletic, fastest guy in the team, but also kind of lacking in the skills department, so getting him some playing time will be helpful. And there he is, getting beat by Isabella.
16 yards, a first down. Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well. Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they? Yeah, they really are, and I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys.
Oh, and there's another rookie, Derek Lindsey, number 54. Had a superstar breakout scenario a couple of games ago. And he is going to be that bookend pass rusher opposite TJ Watt on this team. So things are starting to come together here with this team. Still to have a couple of pieces we need to find, but a couple of guys are going to be retiring in not too long from now. We'll have to fill their shoes. Cam Hayward, David DeCastro, a couple of guys getting up there in age. We're going to have to think about who's going to be James Conner's successor at one point. But those are problems for the future. Today we got to get these touchdown passes. And here comes Dakota Cavanaugh, our outstanding rookie, 54 touchdown passes. He needs one to tie Peyton Manning's record, one more to break it. And we'll see what he can do. I'd like to get him out of this game as quick as I can, just for avoiding injury purposes.
Week 17, the last act. We're not supposed to say who we're voting for, but I can say this. He's in the stadium right now.
And there's possibly an interception. Overthrew everybody on the first play from scrimmage.
Chase Claypool, the intended target, but it's going to be second down. Throwing again, Cavanaugh.
There's Peterson, our leading receiver on the year in receptions.
95 catches for him now on the year.
We have another year where we have 3 receivers with 1,000 yards receiving or better. Second year in a row.
Consistent performances each and every week. You will rank in the top 10 in the league in receiving yards, and he's number 7 currently, hoping to move up as time goes on.
On first down, Cavanaugh.
There's Claypool underneath. That wasn't quite the play I meant to call on that. We will try again here.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. From the gun, Cavanaugh.
And we are without John Keller, our starting right tackle today, as Smith-Schuster catches the deep touchdown pass and the deep crosser. So there is Cavanaugh's first reception First touchdown pass of the season, and it is Smith-Schuster's 20th reception, I believe. Did I miss that? Yeah, I doinked it. I can't start missing extra points again. Coach, I'm sorry. Earlier in the season, I was missing extra points left and right. Tomlin was unhappy with me. I was ashamed of myself. I can't slip back into those ways. And the reason I was doing it because I wasn't paying attention. And there's... What the heck? There's third string quarterback Dylan James, number 8, running down in kick coverage. Why in the world is he out there?
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate.
I don't understand why my quarterback is out there covering kicks. I mean, he made the tackle. I'm happy about that.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Right out there for the nice pickup.
Oh, we can't tackle Mixon.
He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I remember a Madden years ago. I don't remember if it was Madden 10 or one of the ones before that, where there was this weird there was a weird glitch where if the offensive line didn't have enough players, the other team's offensive line, they would end up with a punter playing guard. So they'd have a punter out there at offensive guard all game. It was strange. Okay, Mixon just brushes off Devin Bush, my 96 overall middle linebacker. Just forearm shivers into the dirt. Come on, Madden.
We'll step aside. This is 3rd and 1, very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it though.
No, we cannot stop. Is this going to be one of those games where Mixon goes nuts?
Joe Mixon hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
Oh.
And the Bengals draw even, and of course they can.
And without Cam Hayward, that's not good.
So they went to the ground game on 3rd, hoping to pick up the first. They also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen so used.
All right, no reason to panic.
You're looking at what it is. 3rd down. They don't care that it's 3rd and whatever. They figure they're going to throw the ball. And when you call
Put a little more thought into stopping Mixon, I guess. Hey there, Cobb.
They like to pass block more than they like to run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
And now back out comes the offense. Well, we do know Charles
Start working it downfield a little bit.
currently sit at pole position number 1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something.
Like, I'd really rather if this wasn't a close game. It doesn't matter. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter if we lose. I don't want to lose.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Now they completed
Empty
a bunch.
bunch.
But they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays.
Start working Peterson on the seam on some of these plays here.
Throwing on first down. Cavanaugh. Firing.
We'll take the underneath route when necessary.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them.
Pick up a first down with Connor if we can.
That makes things very difficult.
James Conner coming up on 1,200 yards on the season.
Short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open. That makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Let's see if we can get Claypool in the corner here.
On 1st and 10. Cavanaugh.
And there he is.
Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he's in. Touchdown,
So that's the record.
Chase Claypool, touchdown number 22 on the season, and the Steelers are going to retake the lead.
There it is, 56 touchdown passes.
I'll let you do the
So what do you do as a rookie, or after that as a rookie, a second-year player, to top that? I don't know. Well, we're going for 2 here.
Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen
There we
him
go.
settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him.
So I was thinking I would pull Cavanaugh
He's okay.
once he got that record, but I didn't expect it to be this early. So we'll see if we'll wait until halftime maybe, unless we open up a little bit of a lead in the first half here. We've got to be more aware of Mixon here, I think.
On their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
Oh, come on, Goodrich.
These days,
Goodrich, I was talking you up and you're getting torched.
fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens
All
here.
right.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Burrow gets rid of it.
Drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner.
All right, what do we want to do? Do we want to stick with this? Let's stick with this personnel. We'll stick with this personnel and we'll go, what? Overstorm Brave. That puts TJ Watt in the middle coming in. Oh my goodness. Isabella killing us.
Getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game.
This might be a more exciting game than I was thinking.
Points result, we'll call this play significant.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Von Miller is a Bengal.
That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Throwing again, it's Burrow.
There's TJ Watt, 19th sack of the season.
TJ Watt in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. On 3rd down, Burrow.
Oh, come on.
At about the 6. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And we can't stop. Whoa! Chris Hayes takes Mixon down.
This drive with 6 points.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the ball.
Oh. So he forced the fumble, but he got into the end zone. Quarterback draw. I wasn't expecting that. All right, let's go.
They were about to give it up in the red zone and then touchdown.
Yeah, there is absolutely no way that they drew it up and said this is the way it's supposed to be done. It just happened.
But the end will justify the means.
I think we're going to run the ball a little bit here.
Tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Let's go, Cobb. Bring this out.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25. Actually, the 26.
In fact, we might get Cobb involved in the running game here.
Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. As this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three
all right.
months down the road.
So we're going to run the ball. We're going to, you know, try to stay out of 3rd and long, obviously.
The teams that we see that are already in, the teams that are trying to get in, we could have some great matchups.
Looking to throw on
Going underneath.
Cavanaugh.
Almost a bad throw.
And give him
3rd and 3.
He stopped near the 35 at the 34. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Cavanaugh.
There's Claypool.
Chase Claypool. And he will have a Steelers first down.
Let's take another deep look for Smith-Schuster here.
Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man to the
Deepish
NFL
look.
in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his
So we're watching that corner on the backside there to see if he follows Claypool.
those types of numbers.
And there he goes. That tells us we got man coverage, and that tells us Smith-Schuster's going to be open.
To Smith-Schuster. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. So
not miss any more extra points here.
3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage?
All right, we got to stop these guys.
Because they're hitting them in every direction.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions.
They switch, we switch.
Distributing it accurately, keeping it away from
They switch back, we switch back.
Nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Chris Hayes making the tackle. Another young linebacker's really come along. No gain on the play. Yeah, we had a really good draft this season. Pretty much everybody we picked up has been a contributor.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
He's got to be out of bounds. All right, so we're going to go cover 3.
So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've been good.
Cover 3, get them off the field, hopefully. There we go. And so we're going to get the ball here with a few seconds before the 2-minute warning. And our goal will be, maybe not, maybe they'll take this down. All right, so we're going to have a 2-minute drill here. And our goal is to get down there and get a score before half. And then we get the ball coming out of half. We're going to score again. So we should have a nice, comfortable lead by the middle of the 3rd quarter, if all goes well. Let's go, McKinney. So here we go. We're going to work the sideline. Here comes Cavanaugh. Maybe one more touchdown pass in his future today. We're going to go no puddle and cross wheels. That's going to give us receivers near the sidelines if they catch passes. Smith-Schuster's in the zone, but he's not open. Claypool is.
When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Claypool again. Oh, we got to get out of bounds. This is not super effective if we're not getting out of bounds. We do have some timeouts. We'll start using them if we need to. Oh, that was a bad throw. We're going to take a timeout. Take a timeout.
2nd down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's call something else. Let's go to that crosser again. Look to that crosser again, see what happens.
Now from the 42.
If it's not there, we'll get rid of it.
Operating from the gun.
All right.
Hit as he threw it.
3rd and 6.
Never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to
Can't just wing it downfield. We got to have a plan here.
and force an incompletion.
There's Johnson.
He gets it left side to
Johnson ducks out of bounds.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before
We still have 2 timeouts, 46 seconds. Let's see if we can get something in the corner open. I don't know about this, but we'll try.
From the gun.
There's Claypool. Get out of bounds. He's not out of bounds.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
There's Johnson again. Get out of bounds. And he's not.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
I never remember the button I need to hold down to clock the ball.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
But it might not matter.
Just inside the 10. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
All right, there we go. 30 seconds left.
With touchdown number 23 here on the year.
Concentrating on what I'm doing so I don't miss the extra point.
And he puts it through.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels.
So if you're still watching this game, I hope you're enjoying it. Maybe go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit whatever button you want to hit. I don't want to tell you what to do. You know how YouTube works.
To the 25. The Bengal offense on their way out as
I
race in the AFC.
I play Madden. In a way, I enjoy it. I try to build a franchise that is dominant and that has a lot of great players and that I enjoy players I enjoy using. And not really about winning or losing, as I always say. It's more about the story of the players and the story of the franchise. And you know, I'm a Steelers fan. A world where the Steelers go 16-0 every season is a good world, in my opinion. But, you know, if you want to just learn how to manage a franchise so you can have tons of superstars and maybe hit that subscribe button, but do whatever you want. 10 seconds. What are they going to do? Let's go quarters. I really don't want them to score before the half here. Or kick a field goal.
First down. Here's Burrow. His pass complete to Higgins.
And they're probably going to kick a field goal, I would think.
Left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Coaches don't believe they're going to kick a field goal, I guess.
It is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good.
All right, so we got an 11-point lead at halftime. We're getting the ball coming out of the half.
Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peaks.
Let's go, Cobb.
They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
And we're going to jog by the big weird scoreboard. See how our stats look.
We check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. It is the final weekend of the regular season.
304 passing yards. Plus, I think did we have a sack in there where we were sacked? We might have more. So we are going to get we're going to get our guy out of there. Now, if I put him down here, is he going to end up running down on kick coverage? I don't know why Dylan James is running down on kick coverage. But I definitely don't want Cavanaugh doing that. So I think we'll leave him at number 2 there. He can hold for kicks and whatnot.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway.
Let's go, Cobb.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
All right, so we are going to see what our terrible backup quarterback Brad Corr can do. We're going to let him throw the ball. We are not going to... I mean, later on we're going to be running it, but we're going to let him come out throwing here just as though he were the regular starter. He needs a little bit of practice himself.
Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some.
But we will give him some high percentage passes here to work with.
Any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll look to throw here on first down. Johnson with a completion over the middle. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
All right.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
Let's go, Corr.
A throw over the middle, taken in.
The first down.
But not before he gets into enemy territory.
Let's see if he can throw that deeper route.
For him, and it's another first down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. They'll look to throw now on first down. Completion here to Claypool. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
So Brad Corr almost ended up being our starter this season.
Just a yard leaves him with a very manageable.
I was thinking about just making him the guy. I think we could develop him into something. He's not great as he is right now, but you know, we could build him into something. Maybe. But I went with Cavanaugh anyway. Glad we did. Kind of talked about what happened with Dan Marino in Pittsburgh at one time. So with that in my mind, decided it was probably a good idea to draft a quarterback. Brad Corr, 5 for 5 here.
His 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Taking the underneath stuff. Why not?
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
All right. There's Juan Cobb picking up the first down.
10-yard line.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it.
What is this?
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll run here with Connor. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them,
All right, let's get this score. Let's set Cobb up. Corr. Set Corr up to throw this slant.
It's Cobb. And a little bit of
Cobb and Corr.
takes it inside the 5 to the 3.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace.
Let's go, Corr.
This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
There it is.
And it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Chase Claypool with another touchdown, number 24 on the year.
So Corr's going to be our backup to Cavanaugh, probably. I mean, at least for the foreseeable future, he will be. So we want to make sure he gets a little development here, a little improvement.
And slowly but surely now,
Same thing with Juan Cobb, number 20, our halfback. You know, James Conner's the guy, but Cobb may be the future guy. So who knows?
The Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger.
TJ Watt not fooled by the jet sweep.
Get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing, and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Put your shoulder against the boulder.
That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back.
Trying to hit stick everybody. I'm so frustrated with Mixon and Burrow.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Burrow on third down. Open man, it's complete to Evans.
Shouldn't have left him.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. He gets this in the hands
And still trying. I gotta stop trying to hit stick people. I got a hit stick addiction.
10 yards there on a Bengal first. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's
Like there's a time and a place for it.
the 49-yard line. Now Joe Mixon, and that'll hurt the average of
There we go.
this time they're able to get him behind.
Just make a tackle in the backfield. You don't have to hit stick everybody.
2nd and 11.
Calm down.
The further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
And they're not snapping the ball. So we're going to go into the fourth quarter with a 35-17 lead.
Switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Powering forward. Throw left side complete. That's Boyd.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Better for 3rd down.
When you decide to run a hitch route, it really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
3rd and 2. Now Burrow. He'll air this one out for Boyd.
That's incomplete.
Throw there going to be
Incomplete, yep.
Seemed that the deep ball's been a part
4th
of the
and 2. What are you going to do?
but they've had
You're
trouble
going to go for it.
unable to successfully find the end
That's what
zone
I'd do.
over the top.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's taken down inside.
Mike Gesicki out of Penn State.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down.
There's TJ Watt again.
And he will
20 sacks on the season.
at the 38. TJ Watt, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues.
And he is in the zone.
Setting campaign. On 2nd down, Burrow points the target and he has it over the middle. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things in offense.
TJ Watt still in the zone.
Ball out to the receiver as fast as possible. Hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And that is incomplete.
Gesicki runs out of
At this
bounds.
point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Broken up by Isaac. Isaac taken out of the lineup.
Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a
Takes umbrage with that decision and makes a play.
Here about ready for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example.
And we're going to be running the ball here. Trying to put this thing away. I don't want Connor in there too much, I guess, but
Now you just don't
He hasn't played much today, so I kind of feel like he deserves a few carries.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, a run with counter. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
And we are going to have, it looks like, I mean, you never want to speak too soon on all Madden, but it looks like we're going to have another undefeated season. And I mean, like I said before, I kind of feel like when you're playing franchise mode, by the time you get in your 4th or 5th year, you're probably going to be undefeated every season. I mean, that's one of the reasons I don't really mess with sliders and stuff like that, because it's like, no matter what you do, you're going to adapt to it. And it's going to be the same thing every season. But that's not the fun of franchise to me. The fun is developing these players, watching them progress in their career. Oh, and I think that Clore needs to put the ball in the air here. We need to get this first down.
Situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Smith-Schuster.
Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete.
Brad Core not playing badly today.
He was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 4.
We haven't asked him to throw deep or anything like that, but
now he's got a first down here. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right?
Yeah, Smith-Schuster is over 1,800 yards on the year receiving.
I'm seeing the route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's just a pile of bodies there.
We will take this down to the, should be going chew clock here. We'll take this down to the 2-minute warning. Back one of these defensive backs off at least here. We're just running into the teeth of this defense.
He is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
And I think Brad Core is going to throw the ball once again.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
Oh, Claypool takes a big hit but hangs on. And that should be about it. I don't know if they're going to call any timeouts here. We're going to run the ball a couple times. And this will be the end of this regular season, getting ready for the playoffs.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Making the play defensively, Carl Lawson.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take
and this will be the last play of the game.
It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
So there it is. We are undefeated once more, ready for the playoffs. Uniquely, this will be the first season that we won't be seeing the Cleveland Browns in the playoffs. They did not make it. The Ravens and Bengals did. So it should be exciting. I'm going to have a video coming up tomorrow or the next day, just taking a look at the playoff picture, taking a look at some of our players and how they progressed during the season. We're going to take a look at some stats here in a moment.
Defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time
running past the big weird scoreboard. Yeah, we didn't have a lot of rushing yards today.
Not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it,
Brad Core played well in mop-up duty.
Everywhere you turn.
So for Pittsburgh,
Burrow with a decent game, no touchdowns, no interceptions either.
joining the 07 Pats.
Dakota Cavanaugh with a perfect quarterback rating.
Only teams to ever do so.
Over 300 yards passing and 4 touchdowns in one half of play.
Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for the Bengals,
Neither halfback really got anything going today.
11-5 overall mark. And they'll get their shot at playoff football as they'll be on the road next
And
week.
Deontay Johnson with a little bit of a sneaky game here. 8 catches for 74 yards. Peterson not as dominant today, but the rest of our receivers getting involved in there. Claypool and Smith-Schuster and Chris Hayes led the team in total tackles. Watt with 2 sacks, Lindsey with 1. No interceptions after, I think 5 interceptions we had last game. None today. So that's about it. I hope you enjoyed the game. If you did, please go ahead and hit that like button. Maybe subscribe to the channel. Whatever you decide to do, I hope you have a great day. And I will see you in the playoffs.